right where it will catch the light. Do you see that? Hi guys, today's video is going to be all about the Love Spell powder blushes from Moira Cosmetics. Look at them, they are absolutely adorable. So in case it's your first time hearing about the brand, Moira Cosmetics is a cruelty-free and vegan brand, and they offer a lot of budget-friendly makeup products. And today we're going to be taking a closer look at their Love Spell powder blushes. First off, I just want to talk about the packaging because it's adorable. They come in these transparent components and they come in 16 shades and 2 different finishes. We've got matte ones and we've got shimmer ones. And we also have a lot of colors, more vibrant ones, more subtle ones, so there's something for everyone here, including for all skin tones. Now, this is a long-lasting, lightweight formula. It's very easy to blend, it's vegan and of course cruelty-free. And this blush launch is especially perfect for those of us that love cold makeup looks. We've got this gorgeous red that will just perfectly simulate flushed cheeks in winter. We also have the shimmer blushes. I'm wearing one right now on top of the matte formula. And you will see it later in the video and in the arm swatches, but this blush formula for me is just perfect because it is very pigmented, it's very easy to blend, and it's extremely long lasting. I know a lot of us can be scared by very pigmented blushes, but these are perfect because they just blend like a dream, you will see. Okay, so now you've seen the beautiful design and packaging of the blushes, you've seen the beautiful swatches, let's go ahead and use them. Okay, so for the classic I'm cold makeup look, I'm going to be taking the pink shades of the blush and I'm going to show you my favorite way to apply them. I chose shades So Smitten and Love Me Pink. We are going to be starting off with lighter shade of pink. I like to do this with a more dense brush. Be careful, these are very pigmented. To make sure you don't get too much blush directly on your face, I like to go on my hand first. And then with whatever's left, I'm gonna go straight in. And we're just gonna apply it using tapping motions wherever you want your blush to be. By now we know that blush can really change the shape of our face, so make sure to apply it whichever way works best for you. I like to focus it on the apples of my cheeks and then take it a little bit higher, almost all the way up to my temples to really get that lifted effect. And you can immediately see how it just elevates the makeup look. This is such a beautiful color. And trust me, you'll prefer going in multiple times instead of just applying way too much from the beginning and then trying to get it off your face. Because it is way easier to build up product than it is to take it off once it's already on. What a beautiful shade. This is the perfect frosty winter kiss pink. And immediately just look at the difference between the two sides, the one with blush and the one without blush. This formula is just so easy to blend and I don't know how to explain it, but it's kind of blurring almost. Because it has such a velvety texture, it just melts into your skin immediately. Whenever I'm doing cold makeup looks, I love to go on the bridge of my nose as well. It just completes the look beautifully. Now you may stop here, but I'm going to show you my favorite trick to add more dimension to those cheeks. Actually, 2 of my favorite tricks. Now I'm gonna go in with shade So Smitten, and as you can see, it's a little bit darker. If I were to wear this on its own, it would probably be a little bit too vibrant for my skin tone. But let me just show you what I love to do. I'm just gonna dip in, and I'm only going to apply it in the center of this whole blush. So, just here, just a tiny bit. So now we just kind of get this ombre effect where the lighter pink is helping this darker pink blend in with the rest of our makeup. And you just get a little bit more dimension and the color is of course even more vibrant like this. So this is definitely my favorite way to layer blush shades. And these two just work together so well. And if you feel like it's a little bit too strong for your taste and you want to blend it out some more, just go back in with that lighter shade of pink. I'm not taking a brush that's more loose, not as dense. And I'm just gonna go over the edges basically, as you would with your eyeshadow. So I'm just helping it blend out even more seamlessly. I also really like to take my blush underneath my eyes for a more youthful look. And now you may of course stop here, but if you wanna go the extra mile, I have one more secret to show you. I'm gonna go in the lighter shade of pink again, and we are going to use it to blend out our eyeshadow. This just ties the whole look together. I'm just sweeping it through my crease very, very lightly. I'm obsessed with this shade. It's such a subtle difference, but you can definitely see it. On this side, I used the blush to kind of blend out my eyeshadow, and on this side I didn't. Nothing wrong with the side where I didn't do it, but I just really love the polished finish this gives. So you can always just think of your makeup products as multi-use products. You can always do more than one thing with them. So this is basically how I would wear it. So again, these were shades So Smitten and Love Me Pink combined. And these were both the matte formula, but if you're someone that loves glow, I have something for you. This is the shade Love Lust and it's shimmery. Now you can of course apply this as you would your normal blush, as we just did the other ones, or you can apply it as a blush lighter basically. So I'm gonna take this looser brush, go right in, and I'm going to apply this shade of the blush on the upper points of my cheek, right where it will catch the light. Do you see that? Beautiful. Do I need to say more? I don't think I do. And this is also an amazing tip if you're worried about skin texture. Instead of applying it all over your face, especially over the pore area, we're just focusing it on the upper parts of our cheeks. I love it. And now all of a sudden, this look is so multidimensional. So basically you don't need to choose between the matte or the shimmer formula. You can just have both and combine them like this. And you can just see what a difference the blush makes. Now let me just show you how you can completely change the vibe of this makeup look by just changing blush colors. Okay, so if you are someone that loves a more subtle and romantic look when it comes to your blush, this one is for you. This is going to be shade Love Locked. And again, whenever I'm applying blush, I like to do tapping motions, not swipe it around, because this way you will just get a very nice and even application. You can really build this product up to your desired intensity. So you can see, comparing it to the pink one that was way more bold, this one is just super nice and subtle. And because it is more subtle, you can also go in a bit more heavy-handed. And you can see this is just a more subtle and romantic vibe. I really love the way this blush applies. It's just so even and so beautiful. And I will say it again, I feel like for me it's almost a little bit blurring. What do we think? And now we're gonna go ahead and make this look more vibrant. I'm going to be using shade First Love for this. It's this beautiful red. And with this one, I wanna be a little bit more careful because I can see it on the brush immediately. It's going to be pigmented. I'm applying it on the apples of my cheeks. Oh yeah, you can immediately see what a beautiful color. This just really looks like you've been outside in the winter hiking in the snow. And I feel like this is such a special shade. Now just a little disclaimer, I may be a little bit blush blind, keep that in mind. You can of course build the intensity of this blush until you're happy with it. You can do way less than I do or way more. I think I like this one even better than the pink, which I didn't think was possible. What a beautiful, beautiful shade. Honestly, this might be my favorite blush ever. And again, let's just add a little bit of it in my eye socket just to really tie the look together, because this is my favorite look. Okay, so shade First Love, Don't Walk, Run. This is the perfect blush shade for those icy cold makeup looks. Now let's take a peek at the difference that your blush shade makes to your whole makeup look. Okay, so honestly, I feel like I've said and shown enough for you to fall in love with these blushes. So final thoughts, I absolutely love the packaging, obviously. I love the way these products perform, and I really love the price point. I'm honestly just blown away by this launch. I think the shades are beautiful, the product is so easy to blend, it's so pigmented. I absolutely love the fact that this brand is cruelty-free and vegan. This is very important to me. And I just really love the fact that Moira is making makeup fun again. I want cute packaging, I want to look at my products and love them. So trust me, if you are a blush lover, you need this in your life. So with all of that being said, if you are ready to fall in love with these blushes yourself, check out Moira Cosmetics and get your own Love Spell Powder blushes right now.